Hi friends! According to the research, macro factors have gained more influence on Bitcoin as well as the entire crypto market over the years. Developments in financial markets, interest rate decisions of central banks, and attempts to regulate the crypto industry are named as the main triggers. In addition, events taking place in the United States, namely the Federal Reserve's monetary stance, macro data, election results, and the price of US dollar, have a huge impact on digital gold and the crypto market as a whole. This week, however, these were crypto exchanges that came into play. Unexpected news came from the Binance crypto exchange. Its CEO Changpeng Zhao announced the other day that the company is planning to acquire its competitor FTX due to the latter's solvency problems. In early November, CoinDesk, a news website specializing in digital currencies, released an investigation report that said FTX and its sister company Alameda were involved in some shady schemes. Back then, Binance announced it would sell its FTX tokens. Interestingly, Binance said no to FTX's offer to buy out the tokens. Meanwhile, the crypto market reacted to the conflict between the two crypto exchanges with a fall. What's more, investors accuse FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried of price manipulation. But everything changed when Binance decided to close its eyes on all the previous disagreements and give FTX a helping hand to protect it from the liquidity crisis. Binance CEO Zhao explained this move the following way: "To protect users, we signed a non-binding letter of intent intending to fully acquire FTX.com and help cover the liquidity crunch. Binance has the discretion to pull out from the deal at any time." Binance BNB token soared by almost 20% to trade at around $400 per coin for the first time since May after the news broke. However, when the crypto market somewhat recovered from the shock, investors started to question whether the conflict between Binance and FTX was fake. After all, crypto holders were the only ones to suffer in this whole story. Due to liquidity problems, the price of FTT token tumbled by about 80%, and the enthusiasm that was felt across the market following the news about its acquisition turned out to be short-lived. Besides, investors are well aware of similar stories. Earlier this year, companies such as Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, and Voyager were also in the spotlight due to similar solvency issues. In fact, experts see crypto exchanges as the main manipulators of the industry. Nothing prevents them from colluding to spread panic, trigger a market collapse, and then buy out assets at lower prices. Today, however, it became known that Binance is backing out of its plans to acquire FTX. The company quickly changed course due to reports of mishandled customer funds and alleged US agent investigations. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried saw his fortune gutted by 94% to $992 million overnight, marking the biggest one-day wealth collapse among billionaires on record. Bloomberg excluded him from its billionaire list. All those shady schemes and problems trading platforms face undermine investors' and financial regulators' trust in the crypto market. In addition, top coins also risk losing value. In light of recent events, the flagship cryptocurrency nosedived by over 15% to settle below $18,000. Nevertheless, global factors still remain the main driving force for the crypto market. Technically, Bitcoin went as low as $17,500 and as high as $21,418 in the past 7 days. Digital gold began its fall on November 5th. The price has been in a downtrend since then. With market sentiment deteriorating in general, investors prefer staying away from risk assets and crypto. Therefore, Bitcoin dipped even lower on Wednesday to $16,589 per coin. Meanwhile, Ether began its losing streak after gaining about 1.4% last week. The high of the past 7 days is seen at $1,183 per coin. Yesterday, however, Ether dropped to $1,171. Both Ether and Bitcoin are now moving down in the red price channel. At the same time, Dogecoin posted the biggest losses in the past 7 days among the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Since growing by more than 110%, the meme token has tumbled by almost 40% according to the coin.com website. Nevertheless, Doge has been one of the best performing digital assets this year. Polygon's MATIC token is the only altcoin trading in the green zone this week. In the past 7 days, it gained 5.9%. However, under the influence of the general trend, the altcoin has now also started to fall. Many experts are now wondering when and how high Bitcoin may rise. Here are the most optimistic forecasts. Billionaire Tim Draper sees Bitcoin surging to $250,000 per coin by mid-2023. He expressed his predictions at Web Summit 22. Notably, he has changed his forecast several times. In 2018, Mr. Draper predicted that Bitcoin would hit that mark in 2022. However, in the summer of 2021, the time horizon shifted to early 2023, and now he suggests that the price will be reached in mid-2023. MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor believes Bitcoin has already found a stable bottom. He forecasts that the flagship cryptocurrency will soar above its all-time high of $69,000 in the next 4 years and hit $500,000 sometime in the next decade. Bloomberg Intelligence senior commodity strategist Mike McGlone says digital gold will outperform competitors by the end of 2022. Moreover, he expects a global increase in interest rates by world central banks to act as a strong tailwind for Bitcoin and Ether. Well-known trader Tom Weiss predicts that Bitcoin price will see a bull run towards $100,000 already next year. Still, he warns that before the bull market, Bitcoin may tumble to $14,000. If investors even get an opportunity to buy Bitcoin again under $10,000, they will jump at it immediately, the trader explained. Crypto analyst Michael van der Poppe says Bitcoin may need just weeks to reclaim $30,000. Within 2-3 weeks, Bitcoin will break out significantly. MATIC, it's the upside, he tweeted on October 25. This has been our wrap-up of the crypto market in the week to November 9th. Stay tuned to gain even more valuable info about the crypto industry. Have a nice trading week. Until next time.